Aloha. This is Joshua Bowles with Lyric Woodwork and Snake Road Sawmill. And I bought the mill about 10 years ago, and what it was, the sawmill and a huge mountain of logs. There's nothing here. It was just out in the pineapple fields. And so the challenge was, how am I going to turn this into a living for myself and my family and maybe do some good in the community? So I've learned a few painful lessons that I thought I'd share and maybe help you from, maybe save you some of that pain. So the first thing I did is I built this barn structure, and one of the first lessons that I learned was go for the low-hanging fruit. Like, I started with kind of grandiose visions. Maybe I need to advertise in a magazine or get a publicist or do all this. And thinking maybe I could make furniture that then I send to the West Coast or various design fairs. And that's all great, but really I learned I needed to focus on what's right here. We're in the center of Oahu. We have Mililani, we have Wahiawa, the North Shore. So don't get these crazy dreams. Just stick with your immediate area because there's plenty of demand right here. Another thing I learned, the second point that was valuable to learn, is don't keep your overhead low. Don't overspend on equipment. Really, what we make here, we can make some very fine work using the bandsaw, the table saw, and the chop saw. In a few, sanders, etc. But I think some woodworkers, they have these big ideas and think they need to spend, tens of thousands of dollars on industrial equipment or expensive tools, and then they just get too far over their skis. So keep overhead low, keep the tools very simple. You can do an incredible amount with just your basic 3 or 4 tools. And the third thing is learn to say no. What projects should you say no to? And the third point that I've learned and I'm still learning is to say no. Which projects to say no to. And when you're starting out, this is going to be very difficult. You want to take everything. If people ask you if you make the craziest things, if you can travel to remote locations, and when you're hungry, you want to say yes, but you're really shooting yourself in the foot when you say yes to projects that you should say no to. So really, before saying yes to a project, clients don't need to hear, if they ask you to do something, they don't need to hear your answer right away. You can take a day to think about it, mull it over, and determine if the cost-benefit analysis makes sense. So those are 3 things that I've learned, and I wish you all the success in your woodworking ventures. It's a great thing to do, and it's a life well spent.